Hello, Namaskar. So, one of the most overwhelming feedback that I received from my last video was that maybe I should spend some time to share my background, my achievements, though there aren't many, um, to lure more listeners or watchers. Um, they all came from well wishers and they were all coming from the right place. But I am not creating these videos for any commercial outcome. So my audience is someone who actually gives more credence to a idea rather than a person. So if you're someone like that who gives more credence to a idea rather than a person, then maybe these videos are for you. If you're someone who can learn something profound by watching a kid or interacting with someone who's younger than you, and at the same time question even the most established ideas that have come down generations or have been espoused by very established intellects or revered scriptures, then maybe you are the right audience. And if you're the right audience, then yes, I would like to give you a few more reasons to watch the videos going forward. One of the primary reason is that we might share personalities. So I'm by nature an introvert. Um, I much prefer to spend my time interacting with a friend or two, or reading a book, listening to a music, rather than joining a big gathering. So if you're someone similar, then yes, maybe I can share with you a trick of you that have helped me traverse life better. The second thing is that maybe we too, we share the way we approach the establishment. So by nature, I'm quite questioning of the established norm and custom. If you're the same, then maybe again we have something in common. So things that I have learned over the last 20 years of corporate life may help you as well. One of the first instances when I demonstrated or I understood this about myself was when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I was watching Ramayana on the TV. And somehow, even if I did like Ram a lot, I had a lot of empathy for Ravana as well. So, and my father did take a notice of it. He did mention that maybe तुमको राम से रावण ज़्यादा पसंद है. And that was partially true. So if you're someone like that, then again, uh, things or my approaches may work for you. The third thing, which can again be common, is that you might come from a similar uh, societal or financial background that I have. Um, and you may have the same fire or ambition that fueled me. Now, again, it's quite, I know how it feels, how that fire burns. So I can help you manage the burn a little bit better. The fourth reason why you may want to watch these videos was what I mentioned earlier, that they will be completely devoid of any marketing gimmick. So we would I would structure the videos in a way that would have resonated with my younger self. And in most cases, we would think together rather than me preaching anything to you. So the structure of the videos is would be more or less something that I've learned from a very profound thinker called Krishnamurti. where he constantly implored his audience to think with him rather than give them any ready-made answers. Um, and while we are thinking, I'll always share with you people, books, or any other reference material that has helped me, so that you can go and delve deeper into it if you wish. So these are primarily of that type. And then my one of my biggest inspirations for doing this is a guy called Anand Kumar, who runs a program called Super 30, where he helps underprivileged children to crack one of the toughest exams, entrance exams, which many of you may know about, which is IIT. Now, I can't be as selfless and as brave as he is, but this is my way of sharing with people who may have gone through that struggle some tips that can help the life that comes after a university or education much better. Because what we inevitably see is that people who come from challenged backgrounds, even if they have the hunger and the aspiration to actually crack one of these tough exams, they find the world after university equally, if not more daunting, but without any support. So I am sort of creating these videos for people who have gone through that pain of cracking a tough exam, working very hard, but when they enter the corporate life, they face very, very daunting challenges. So that's all to do with the reasons. The way these videos will be structured would be in 4 groups. Um, there'll be a group of videos like the one that I posted last time, which would be all the tricks or all the approaches that I have learned that can be employed to earn more. So it is to increase your income. Then there'll be a set of videos that will be posted, which will be about maximizing the return or the asset that can be created. Because the thing that has driven me, and I'm sure drives many of you as well, is the ambition to be financially independent, to be in a place where I can choose whom I work with, I can choose what I work on, and I can choose the time that I work on. And I'm not constrained or controlled by any external force. So that has always been my aspiration, and these 2 blocks, they help you gain that financial freedom. But you can't do any of that without having the right framework or the mental models to think. So that will be the third aspect. So in the last video, we did talk about the principle of inversal, which I have learned from Charlie Munger. So those type of things will be coming into this third category. And then underlying all of this would be a set of foundational things, which I hate to use the word spirituality, but it's maybe very practical applied spirituality, not to gain enlightenment, but to gain financial freedom. And it's all to do with the evolution or the understanding of identity. Because without changing that or without understanding it, the mental models are very compromised. And without the mental models, I don't think you can materially change your earning power or the acumen that is needed to actually generate above market returns. So that's all for the time being. Today, I explained to you the reasons why you may want to watch these videos, the driver from my end, why I'm making these videos, and the structure in which these videos will be presented to you. That's all for today. Thank you. Bye.